Through our partnership with the American College of Sports Medicine, Wolters Kluwer is thrilled to be the publisher of the ACSM's Guidelines for Exercise Testing and Prescription. New in February 2017 is the 10th edition. This critical title has been revised with its readers in mind. As you may know, Guidelines is the book that sets the industry standard for safe and effective practice. Keeping up to date is what keeps your work relevant in today's classrooms, fitness centers, labs, and health settings. Whether you are a practitioner, student, or faculty member, and regardless of which prior edition you have on your shelf, you need to
get 10!
And now you can get 10 and win. Post a video that shares what your first edition of Guidelines was, where you were in your career, and how the book has impacted your professional life. Include hashtag #Get10 and hashtag #Contest when you post. Each video is an entry to win travel, accommodations, and conference fees at the 2017 ACSM Annual Conference in Denver. And in case you need some ideas, here are your editors talking about their experience with Guidelines. You will find a link to the official contest rules at the end of this video.
I've actually had every version of the Guidelines. I believe it was lime green, the first version. And I was an undergraduate student at Springfield College. The version came out, it was required for one of my classes. And again, I worked in fitness for many years, and every time a new version I came out and was able to use it for actually my practice. And then of course, when I went into higher education, I require it of my students.
So my first edition of Guidelines was the gold and green edition, which came out in 1996. I was a junior at college. Since then, I had each and every copy of the Guidelines, which is really, really important for practitioners and students alike. I think the most known fact about the gold and the green book is that it's falling apart. And I used to carry two different backpacks because of the number of books that I have, and I had some of the pages in one and some of the pages in other one, unfortunately, and obviously when I needed the other one, I got the first one and so forth.
The first edition of the Guidelines I had was actually in graduate school, and I think it was the pink edition, and the reason I'm unsure is I'm actually colorblind and everyone tells me it's the salmon edition, but salmon is a food, not a color. The issue I remember the best is the gold and black, because the gold edition, we as students decided to cut off the binding and put in our own spiral binding. And then when the black edition came out, it had the spiral binding. So we considered ourselves really real thinkers and leaders in the area of binding. That was an important issue for us. I was in grad school, we used that book. The gold edition, I remember my pages falling out from turning through them so often and referring to it every day in school, and when I became a practitioner, we referred to it every day. So it's exciting to see the progress that's occurred since then, and I'll do better to remember the colors.
So, why are you excited to get 10?